We are glad to have you here as we continue on this cloudy Thursday morning. I'm Chip Chapman. Amelia Greer stepping up here in just a few minutes. And right off the bat, we're going to be talking about lung cancer awareness and how vitally important it is for you and your family to get thoroughly screened. Here's one of the pioneers in that field. It is Dr. Rob Hedrick, who is the chief guy when it comes to such things at CHI Memorial. Dr. Hedrick, good to see you. Coming up with a new title for you.
Great to be here.
You've been honored by everybody in town, most recently from the American Cancer Society. I am now naming you the Doctor of the Decade. Doctor of the Decade, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Long overdue and well deserved.
Thank you.
Lung CT scans, all kidding aside, are very, very important and in many cases life-saving. First of all, tell us who should get scanned.
So anybody over the age of 50 who has any smoking history in their past, but also anybody with family history of cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer, just makes you at higher risk. The challenge with lung cancer is you can't feel it, so you have to go find it. And that's why we came up with the Breathe Easy.
When you get the scanning done early, and heaven forbid if there is a detection of cancer, it is much more treatable like other diseases the sooner you find out.
We think we would have learned this from heart disease. It's better to catch the heart attack before it happens.
Sure.
So if we catch lung cancer when it's in its early stages, it's one of the easiest cancers to actually cure. When we wait till somebody comes in and tells us, it's one of the deadliest cancers. So night and day difference, we just got to find it early.
I've done this 2 or 3 times over the years with you. What exactly is it you are looking for when the scan comes out?
So when you're looking at the scan, it's really a CT scan of the body. So it takes seconds to do. In and off the bus, which is why we did it for convenience, about 7 minutes. We're looking at not just the lungs, how your lungs are aging. We're looking at your heart that's sitting in between the lungs. We're looking at your muscles, your bones, your pancreas, your kidney. All those things show up on the scan. So lungs being the priority, we're going to look for a early forming lung cancer. And particularly with the AI technology, we can see cancer way, way ahead of when it wants us to see it, at a point where it's so simple to treat. A 1-day surgery, 4 days of radiation, 90% plus cure rate. You're not even gonna miss work.
That amount of time is simply amazing. It used to be the surgery was a lot more invasive, a lot more intrusive, and it took you a long time to get over it.
So think about this, 7 minutes to get scanned. If I see something that looks like a cancer, we can go to a robotic tool that goes down and drives through your lungs, diagnose the lung cancer, and on the same setting, same day, treat your lung cancer, send you home that day. So in 1 day, you're diagnosed, treated, and cured. That's a big change from where we've been.
When you were first starting your medical career, did you ever envision something like that possible?
No, and that was one of the things that why I've jumped to this all in is we've been waiting for this for decades. The people in this community have been waiting it for decades. We didn't know how to solve lung cancer, and we had so much wrong about it that now that we figured it out, and we have the tools from artificial intelligence to being able to see inside of a cancer cell and what's driving that cancer cell to keep driving and multiplying, and why did the brakes not work on it, and manipulate those things. We're in a world that so many possibilities are now a reality. We just got to get all the bright minds to hurry up and figure these things out.
I want you to imagine this. Let's say you're in Monroe County, just drawing one out of thin air.
Yeah.
With the Breathe Easy mobile coach, you can get scanned there. The information gets sent back to headquarters. And in Monroe County, in less than an hour, you can find out the results.
Yeah, so we have technologies like Starlink. We can communicate and make the hospital and this bus connected through satellites. We can get the films, the image, it takes 22 seconds to get done, send it back, get it read, and communicate right back to the patient. If you find something on there, it's always scary. What's scarier is having to wait. So it gets you right in and go straight in, get a biopsy of it if it needs to be biopsied, diagnose it, and treat it in 1 day.
Phenomenal.
It is, and it's easy. It doesn't hurt.
And as you and I have discussed before, a lot of times, the longest time in your life ever is from the time you complete the testing until you find out the results.
Yeah, it's the PTSD we've been good about in healthcare of causing trauma to patients, waiting with that uncertainty. And my goal when we did this was, you know, I've been on that, all of us have been on that side of waiting for a test result. It just doesn't have to be that way. So part of these awards have been, I've just been the disruptor of saying we can do better.
Yeah,
we can always do better.
You certainly have been. Speaking of disrupting, you have taken what was a fashion item that we once took for granted. You're turning it into a fashion accessory now.
Yeah.
Tell me about these socks.
So my wife came up with the concept, so I gave her credit. She goes, you got to sock it to lung cancer. And what she meant by that was, you can't walk up to anybody and tell them about lung screening without permission. Healthcare is something that's we hold very private. But if you wear a sock and you've got it on and people are asking you about what is that, now I have 3 minutes to tell them about lung screening. It's a great way of messaging and getting the word out that you can live with lung cancer. Lung cancer can be cured, and it's really simple. Just get screened.
We should do a brief sock check. Are you wearing your? You are wearing the socks. I am wearing the socks.
Except with flip-flops, I wear these every day. They're actually great socks.
They are indeed. Where can we get socks like this?
So Alice Blue Boutique in North Chattanooga.
Right.
Get them online. All the proceeds go to our nonprofit that supports lung cancer patients in their journey, gets them help that they desperately need.
You are certainly a pioneer in your field, and on behalf of all of us who have ever been touched by cancer, thank you, Dr. Rob Hendrick, CHI Memorial. Get your appointment. Get it now while you're thinking about it. You can do so through the website or call 495-LUNG, 495-5864. We're back with more of Let's Chat after this.